Hey Alan, should I date while I'm on the grind? Should I focus only on my mission or should I try to make time for women and try to make time for dating? I'm trying to focus on my career and getting rich and building the amazing body and becoming a better man and learning and doing. I'm focused on all these different things. I don't really have time for dating. Should I even put time towards it? This is a very common, very common thing that I get from guys who I'm coaching and guys who I'm talking to. And it roots back into a deeper problem that I see all the time in life. And it's the issue of binary thinking. And don't, I'm not talking about like all the LGBTQ, I'm not talking about that. I mean it in the sense of people have a very strong tendency in life to perceive things as being only one of two things. It is either this or it's this, and there's no gray area in between. Okay? And in this video, I'm going to explain if you should focus on dating while you're doing your mission, while you're pursuing your mission, and more importantly, how the mindset of how you're looking at this could be holding you back in dating, but also in life in general. So if you listen for a couple minutes, I promise you'll get a lot of value and it will give you some new perspectives that completely change your results in life. Okay? Is that a fair trade-off? You're a logical man. Would it be worth 5 minutes to change your life? Yes? Okay, let's dive in. So here's the thing. Guys think it can only be this or this. Either I'm focused on the mission or I'm focused on girls. There's nothing in between. But the reality of life is that life exists almost completely in the in-between space. What are some examples? Well, when it comes to this area, guys think that they have to put all this time towards dating or all this time towards women. How I look at it and how I teach my guys to do it, because most of the guys who I coach, they're busy men who have careers, who are getting stronger in the gym, who are building stronger social lives, who are trying to become better men. They don't have 20 hours a week to date, and neither do I, bro. So when guys say, oh, I don't have time to date, it's not a question of if they have time, it's a question of if they're using the right systems to make it efficient. And most guys don't have the right systems. They think that it's not possible. Now, think about it this way, very logically. So if you were able to have girls coming in on autopilot through dating apps and there was no work really involved, maybe 5-10 minutes a day of sending a message, setting up a date, and these weren't a bunch of low quality, unattractive, or party girl type girls. No, they were high quality, good girls who you actually wanted to meet, who were ready to meet up with you without the games and without the BS. If you had that pumping out results for you on autopilot 24/7, and you could go on 1, 2, 3 dates a week through that, well, there's no time involved with that. You don't have to go out to clubs and do BS. So that's one side of things. But aside from that, let's talk about in person. Oh, I don't have time to go to clubs and I don't have time to go to parties and I keep to myself and focus on the grind. I don't have time to go out and meet girls. It's cope. It's bullshit. Respectfully, bro. Why is it cope? Well, it's cope for a very simple reason. When did you last see an attractive girl? Yesterday? Today? Within the past week, right? I see attractive girls every single day. So many of them, every single day. And if you're completely honest with yourself, bro, you probably see 5, 10, 20, 50 attractive girls every week. Am I right? I know I am. And the second question is, when did you last talk to one of them? Don't hurt yourself thinking too hard about it. When did you last talk to one of them? It's been a while, huh? Okay. So imagine this. You go to grocery stores, you go to the gym, You go to libraries, you go shopping, you go get food, you go you go to a lot of different places. And there's beautiful girls in all of these places. And what did they do in the old days? Well, our fathers, our grandfathers, our great grandfathers, they talked to girls in public. But now we can only do it from behind our phone screen. Oh, it has to be on Tinder or Instagram. I can't talk to them in public. It's weird. And that belief that it's weird to talk to people is what's keeping you stuck. Crazy, right? And so, my point is that when you fix the dating apps and you have the dating apps pumping out dates with good girls who you're actually attracted to on a consistent basis, and you fix your beliefs and you fix the fear of approaching women so that you can meet girls in day-to-day life while just existing. Well, now you're meeting girls, and without putting any time towards it, 5 minutes a day for dating apps, and no extra time really for in person because you're just talking about your day-to-day routine. 5 minutes a day times 7 days a week, that's 35 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes a week to set up some dates. Oh no. Well, now from there you have some dates set up. 30 minutes a week. Okay, well, now you actually want to go out on a date. Well, how long does a date take? 2 hours a week, 3 hours a week? Okay, so 30 minutes to set up the dates plus 3 hours a week to go on a date. 2 hours a week to go on a date. So we're talking 3 hours in total here a week. You don't have time for that? To have a beautiful, feminine, sweet, bubbly, sexy, amazing mamacita in your life? Really, bro? And by that same logic, let's take this to the fullest extent. By that same logic, you're telling me that if your 10 out of 10 dream girl was in front of you right now, and she was like, hey, yeah, I'm ready. Take me. You wouldn't go for it because you don't have time? You don't have time, right? You're too busy on the mission. You wouldn't go for that? It's cold, bro. It's cold. And again, I say this lovingly because these beliefs are what kept me trapped for so long, and they're what keep most guys trapped for so long. And until we address these root beliefs, you're going to stay stuck in the same exact place. Okay? So, dating doesn't have to take so much time. It can be a very efficient process, especially if you're not wasting time on all the BS and all the fluff and going to parties and going to clubs. I don't do any of that stuff. And I have a very, very, very fun dating life. It's all about integrating things in a way where your dating life complements your life. And the other question to ask yourself here is, well, I'm focusing so much on what dating takes away from me in terms of time, but what will it add to my life? Because again, you're 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 years old. And I'm sure you want to settle down at some point. Now, it has to be the right girl, of course, but if you had the right girl, the beautiful, sweet, feminine, bubbly, loving girl, you would want to settle down at some point and have an amazing family and have some kids and become a father and do some meaningful, fulfilling stuff. Right? But you can't because you're putting it aside. So when you fix this, it's not just about the time. It's about my point with that was that it's not about the time so much. It's about what you gain as well. When you have an amazing woman in your life, well, number one, you can have a family in the future. But even aside from that, in the now, well, do you think that if you had an amazing, beautiful, confident girl, an amazing, beautiful, sexy, intelligent, bubbly, sweet girl in your life who was rubbing your shoulders at night and saying, "Babe, I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing. Keep it up." Every day after work, she was telling you that, rubbing your shoulders, massaging your hair with the acrylic nails and just scratching. Oh, you know it feels so good. If she was telling you all of that, do you think you'd be a bit more motivated, a bit more on fire, a bit more confident? Do you think that that motivation and that fire and that improved mood would maybe help you out in work or in your business, closing some more deals, doing some bigger stuff, attacking a little bit harder, going harder in the gym, building a better body for yourself? Do you think that all of the motivation and improved mentality from having this amazing girl in your life might just be worth the 3 hours a week? Maybe? Oh no, she's not worth it. Having an amazing girl in my life isn't worth 3 hours a week. No, no. Really, bro? And if that's where you're at, then so be it. But I just want to get to the root of things objectively, because the reason why most guys stay stuck is because they delude themselves with toxic lies that aren't true. And if we're not addressing the truth of the matter, then we can't fix anything. Because if you have this false belief in your mind that dating women is going to take forever, and that you have to go out to bars and clubs and dating apps don't work, and it's going to take 10, 20, 30 hours a week, yeah, you're not going to do anything because you're a busy man, you're an ambitious man, you don't have 20 hours a week to waste. So we have to address the lie first and foremost. But it is a lie. And dating can be efficient. So that's that. Obviously, I'm a dating coach. I teach men specifically how to fix this area. So if you are an ambitious guy and you want to fix this once and for all and be able to keep attacking your mission, keep growing in your career, keep going hard in life, and attract the right woman, not the skeezers, not the city girls, the right woman, systematically, in a way that's proven psychologically and scientifically to work, then down below in the description, I have a link to book a call with me. On that call, we'll spend 30, 40 minutes diving deep into your situation. And it's going to be a bit painful. I'll be honest. So you need to come with no ego, a little bit humbled. And we're going to just dive deep into your life situation. I'm going to see what exactly is holding you back so that we can fix it. And if you're the right guy, if you have no ego and if you're willing to work hard and if you're ready to actually see some big changes in your life, then on that call, I'll make an offer about how you can work with me. If not, I'll still give you some free advice. I'll still show some love. But ultimately, my goal is to find the guys who are ready to completely transform this area of their life and just lead amazing lives, because life can be amazing. And I'm saying this because, like, for me, life used to be so terrible, bro. Like, I would come home every day from work, and I was working my butt off, bro. And I would just lay in bed, and I would swipe on Tinder, and I would meet girls here and there, but like I would constantly get ghosted and constantly get rejected even by the unattractive girls, and I was beating my dick every night, and I was scared to approach women. It was rough. It's not fun being there, bro. It really isn't. So anyways, if you need help, I'm here. Link is in the description. Regardless, I wish you the best. And you can change. It's not easy. It takes time. It takes guidance, it takes the right system, and it takes pain. So if you're in pain, don't treat it as a bad thing. Love the pain, embrace the pain, dive into the pain. Anyways, brother, Godspeed, God bless. I'll see you next time.